Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV Retro on Butterscotch.com. As you can see, the gadget we're looking at today is, it's actually not this retro iPod mini, which is really not all that mini. We're actually looking at the Powermat power adapters. Now, we looked at the Powermat Portable Mat, which is what we have in the shot underneath here. We'll link to that episode in the show notes on Butterscotch.com. But what we're really looking at today are a few of the cases and docks that we alluded to in previous episodes. So you can see here, this is the iPod dock, and you can hear it making the wireless charging connection as we pick it up and put it down. Now, the universal iPod dock mounting is here, and you can actually adjust the wall here to get a good fit. So, like I say, we actually were able to fit Matt's old school iPod mini. Now, as we mentioned in previous episodes of Gadget TV, there are cases available for many of the most popular gadgets. Now, this one is a good example. It will, like I said, fit any iPod model with the exception of the shuffle. Now, if we have a look here, we also have the Nintendo DS adapter. Now, this works with the Nintendo DS as well as with the Nintendo DSi. So we actually have my Nintendo DS that I brought in today. You can see how it actually attaches. So you can see here on the top, this is the power connection. All you do is slide the thing on like this, make sure it's seated, and now our Nintendo DS is enabled for wireless charging. So if we put the Powermat adapter here, or Powermat decal here, down on the Powermat spot, we'll hear that it makes a charging connection, and you can see that charging has begun. Now, inside these cases is circuitry that is intelligent enough to say, okay, this device needs this kind of power, this many volts, this charges for this long, so that you're not going to overload any of your devices. And you can see in this example with the DS, it's actually a reasonably attractive piece to leave on the back of your DS, and it also kind of acts like a hand grip, making it a little bit more comfortable to play. Now, you won't be able to use this particular case with some of the Nintendo DS hard cases, so either the clear cases that stay on your DS at all times, or the hard cases that are actually used for transporting your DS. But any soft case that we've tried it in, it's fit just fine because there's a little bit of extra give there. So let's take a quick look at a case for the iPhone. So this is the iPhone case. This works with the iPhone 3G and the iPhone 3GS. Now you see here on the bottom that you actually don't have access to the dock adapter, which is in here. So you won't be able to use this case on, for example, like an iPod dock that plays your music back for you. You will actually have to pull the iPhone out in order to get access to the dock connector here. So it looks very much like the Mophie Juice Pack, which we covered in a previous episode of Gadget TV. We put it on like this, and now we just leave our iPhone in this case at all times. It does a reasonably good job of protecting the iPhone around the outsides. Obviously, there's no screen protection to speak of, and it doesn't add appreciably to the size, although it does have the slight bump here. Now, it connects via USB to Mini B, which means you'll have to make sure you keep that cable handy for syncing, and if you decide to charge without using the Powermat, you need to keep this cable handy. But definitely for syncing, you'll need to use that cable. So all we got to do is plunk it down on the Powermat. You can see it kind of falls into place, and now we are charging. Now, on the back of the Powermat, there is actually a USB cable, or a USB port, I should say. It is important to note that you won't be able to do any syncing using the Powermat. This really is just a method for transferring power from this mat to this case, and by virtue of that case, into the iPhone, or into the DS, or into the iPod mini, or any of the other models of iPod that we looked at previously. So that's a quick look at a few of the different cases and docks that are available for Powermat. Any of these docks are available for $40, and there are also battery back doors for BlackBerries, most popular models of BlackBerry. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore-Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.